Okay, guys, this is the chitlins in the pot. I got it on the high heat. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. I did not season these yet because this is the first boil. We're gonna boil this for about 30, 45 minutes. You'll see the grease and the foam and stuff, all the impurities is gonna come up out of there. As they say, I put the potatoes in there to gather up some of the smell and stuff like that. These will be discarded. Told you I'm cooking for some old school folk. They don't need all that potatoes and gourmet stuff that you see other people doing with their chitlins, although you can. You do that when you cooking them. This here, you don't want nothing that's going to be soaked up in those potatoes. They only here for that purpose, and I'm going to do it because this is my house. This is where I'm doing. I don't want to smell all of that. Although they don't stink at all, this was a good brand to get. They the real intestines, not the unbesties, so you do have to do some cleaning. This is 20 pounds of chitlins. They go cook down to nothing, probably like a bag and a half, maybe two. But this is 4 bags of chitlins, 5-pound bags of chitlins. So put that on there. I got it up on high. We'll bring that to a boil. Now, I told you I don't eat chitlins, but I know how to cook them and clean them. My family's been doing it for years. I know how to do it. Now, when I did wash them, I did them in the vinegar, the baking soda, and salt. I did that twice with those. And I gave them a good old washing. And I rinsed them out about maybe 6 or 7 times so the water ran clear. And I still ran water on them when I was ready to put them in this pan. You didn't have to add water to that pan because the chitlins will make its own water. To cook them quicker, because it's so late at night, I'm going to use my Instapot because a lot of people would, after rinsing them in the water run clear, they would add vinegar to it and let your chitlins sit for about a good hour or so, and it helps tenderize it. With this is a pressure cooker basically. It's just electric. It's gonna do the same thing that the vinegar do. Pressure cooker help tenderize things quicker and get it done quicker, so I can show you guys the end results. And after that, because this is for Thanksgiving and only a few people want them, so that's why I did only those. I'm going to refreeze them. So the only thing that I have to do Thanksgiving Eve is to put them in my crock pot, put them on warm, and they'll be ready by the time everything else is ready. Because I still have a whole ham to do with the bone in that I got from the butcher. And I got ribs. I got a big old grass-fed turkey, real big. I don't know if I'm gonna bake it or put it on the grill yet either. And it'll help save on a lot of cooking time in your prep because chitlins, as you know, this is time consuming. Tedious, but you have to do it. You have to do it the right way because you're feeding people. You don't want to feed nobody no bullshit. And I ain't trying to kill nobody neither. And I ain't gonna feed nobody nothing I won't eat. So because I don't eat them, this is what we're gonna do. Because that water that these chitlins will be bubbling in will be discarded. You don't want none of it. And I'm gonna rinse them again. And then I'll add them up in here to my base. So I'm finna work on my base because I don't eat them, so I'm not gonna be tasting them to see if the taste is right. So what I do know is what I put up in here with my water and how I'm gonna cook them. I know it'll be good because this will be seasoned already. Give me one moment. And we're just starting off with the basics. With the basics, I don't have any chicken stock, so I have to get some. Let me run some hot water real quick and get my measuring cup. And we're gonna work with the same seasons I showed you in the other beginning of this video. We're gonna use all of that. I'm gonna run it by you again. This is your Instapot, and if you don't know how to use the Instapot, because I know some people got them and they don't know how to use them, I'll show you how to use them. Let me grab this hot water real quick because my water gets real hot, project water. And yeah, so y'all comment down there, like the video, share the video. Let me know how you cook your chitlins and how you like them. You know, Don't come on my shit judging and telling me how to fuck to cook. Nothing. Because I know how to cook on your worst day. God damn, don't come on here with that bullshit. I'm telling you now. Because I'll cuss your ass clean the fuck out. And we ain't even gonna do that. Actually, I'm not even gonna do all that cussing right now. But I just had to let y'all know because I see y'all do that to everybody. Don't come on here doing that. Unless you just want the action, and I'm down for it. I'm down for it. So, here it is right here. I got 4.5 cups of water going in. Right? I'm gonna do another one. And I know y'all know how to count, so don't ask me how many cups of water I put up here. 4.5 and 4.5. Add it up. That means 10 cups of goddamn water. Put it up in there. And here go the other 4.5 cups. And depending on when I put those in and how far it fills up, because it do have a max line, you don't want to do too much up in there already. Now let's season this this pot up. Give me 1 second. Let me get my big spoon out. I'm working by myself, so give me a little leeway. Once again, you don't have to do it exactly how I do it. This is my shit. This is how I'm cooking it. Do yours the way you do them. I'm just showing you how I do mine. And I'm sharing the video with you. That's it. Now, with this, because of the salt and things like that, I'm not going to be, hold on, got a little speck up in there from my measuring cup. We don't want that up in there. Now, I'm not going to be over salting this because don't nobody want no salty ass chitlins or nothing salty. It's gonna look like a lot of seasoning, but it's not. Trust me. Trust me. I'm gonna start with my soup base or bouillon seasoning first. Got this here from Pete's. This is the brand. And I got the one with the ham flavor because you're cooking pork, so why not? I got chicken and beef up in there, but we're gonna do the ham. I'm gonna take a, I guess this is a tablespoon, and we're gonna go with a heaping tablespoon of it. We're gonna put that up in there first. Get that a good stir. Get that a good stir around. Get that a good stir around. We're gonna add maybe another one of these in there because this is gonna be the star of it because you ain't gonna be using, and that's another heaping. So I'm gonna say I'll put like 3 tablespoons of this shit up here. That's the big one. But we're gonna put that up in there. Make sure it get dissolved really good. Give it a stir because it's hot. It will melt down. It won't be clumpy like this. Just keep giving it a nice little stir. And we're gonna taste this water as we go because I don't eat them. Want to make sure they well seasoned. Don't nobody want no unflavored food. I hate what people be saying, oh, well, don't add no, oh, it's the salt. Ain't no, you need to add flavor to your food if you want people to eat it. Nobody have to sit there. Whenever you get some good food, you don't have to add nothing to it. No salt, no pepper, no hot sauce, no nothing. You eating some good food. Because they took their time to flavor it. You taste that? Okay, we on to something. Might have to use a little more in a minute. I'm gonna put that to the side because we're finna build our flavor. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, we're gonna go in with a little black pepper. Of course, I do have crack, but we're gonna go in with the coarse one, as you can see here. We'll go in with a little bit. I'm not measuring nothing. Just do what I do or do how you do it. You know, if you don't want no black pepper, don't add it. You want white pepper, go get it. We're gonna go in with just a little bit, just like that. Just a little bit. Just a smidgen. Add your red peppers up in there to your taste. How you like your spices. Some people like a little kick to theirs. Ain't gonna hurt. Just sprinkle on top. That's it. Just like that. Just a little bit. Because we're gonna add a chili pepper up in there. And we're gonna add it in there whole because it will be picked out. Now, chitlins is coming to a boil, so I'm gonna turn them down to a simmer. I'm gonna take the top off too. Let those simmer down. We have garlic powder. Y'all know what garlic powder is. I ain't got to keep showing y'all this. Add just some garlic up in there. Be generous. Be generous. It's garlic. Ain't gonna hurt no damn body. Just some garlic up in there. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Nobody. We got Sazon. Here. I think I got this on Pete's too before. Same thing. I'm just really coating the top of my water. Not over seasoning nothing. Because when them chitlins get up in here, they're going to produce some more water anyway. We're going to taste this to see what our salt content is. We're going to go in with the dab of vinegar. Told y'all before, it don't matter what vinegar you use a little vinegar up in there. Some people put the apple cider vinegar in it. You could do that too. I don't know the measurements, but we just gonna go in, boom, that's it. Don't need no more. That's enough of that. Okay, what else we gonna do? A little hot sauce up in there. Put you some hot sauce up in there. Why? Why not? And we gonna empty this because it's almost gone anyway. So I'll say that was about a tablespoon of hot sauce. I got some more up in there, but that's enough heat for it. Onion powder. Go in with some onion. I'm taking the top off of it because I don't measure shit. I just know how good it's gonna be. Go on top of your water with it. And it's onion powder. Give it some flavor. You could be a little generous with that. Although I'm gonna cut up an onion, half of onion. Some people don't want to see stuff in there. I'm dealing with some old school folks. They don't need all that pretty cut up green peppers and onions up in theirs. But I'm gonna put them up in here whole, in half, cut in half. Green pepper, celery, and the onion, cut in half up in there because I will be pulling them out when this is done. It's there to give it some flavor. You tell me all about the flavor. I mean, I serve no damn body that shit. Ain't got no damn taste to it. We're gonna go in with a little seasoned salt. Just coat the top. Because remember, you're dealing with your base. You don't want to make it too salty. We're going to stir that around and see where we at with it, though. That's all the salt I'm using. Paprika. Don't have no taste, but it make every goddamn thing look good. Y'all already know that. Go in with some paprika. You can add as little or as much as you want. I don't want no chitlins coming out looking all gray, floating in water. Give it a little red up in there. What red do? Nothing to no damn body. We're gonna stir that around and see where your flavor profile is. Cause see, right here it's easier to do it because at least you know you can add and take away from this. You can add and take away from it right now. If it's too much, pull some out, add a little more water, start over. Okay. That's perfect. It's actually perfect. What I am gonna do though, I'm gonna add a little more of that ham base to it. Now I had tasted that one. Let me not double dip. Rinse your shit off. Alright. Go dry that spoon off. And I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this. It's got enough salt in it as well. One more heaping tablespoon. That's it. You don't need to add nothing else to this. Besides my chili pepper, which I am gonna add. But this is just to start it. It smells so, let me tell you, them chitlins, y'all go get y'all that. They call Danish Crown, they at Pete's. They on sale right now. Cheapest ones you could get because that Bessie is real high. Now you probably have to do a little picking and pulling off of these because they the little intestines, the real ones that you would get in the red bucket, but they not dirty like that. You just got some fat on there. You pull off, and that's about it. Give that a good stir. Now I would put this on a simmer, but I'm not gonna do that because when you close it up, it's gonna build up enough heat to start the cooking process anyway. And I probably cook them chitlins for about, in this pressure cooker, maybe for an hour and a half, maybe 2. Because once again, when I unthaw them back out in the crock pot, they go cook just a little bit more, just on warm. Just on warm. This is what I like to do when I'm, oh yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Perfectly seasoned. Flavor, profile. Get you some of that. It's not spicy at all. To this, I will be adding some dried chili peppers. They will rehydrate once they're in the water, and they don't dissolve or nothing. So you make sure you pull them out when you're done. I'm gonna go in with 2, and people can add their own heat to it. That's enough. Just in case if somebody wants some. And you don't want to burn nobody's damn mouth. I am also going to add me a bay leaf. Just 1. Why? Because I can. Because the fuck I can. Because this is what? Your shit, you cook it the way you want to. 1 bay leaf. Let's go in the damn pot. Now, I will be back with you guys after these chitlins have cooked for about a good 30, 35, 40 minutes and get that thing on them. I'm going to take you over here one more time so you can see what I'm talking about, because you want to get rid of that water and that oil. Some people keep it. They call it pot liquor. They're a damn lie. Now, after this first boil, they will be cleaned again, well, rinsed off, should I say. And when you go back in here again with them, they go produce more oil. So that's gonna be enough oil. You want to get rid of that first grease and all that foam on here. I'm gonna take you over here real quick so you can see exactly what I'm talking about when I say the first foam and all of that. You see this? It's gonna build up even more. But you don't want this up in your chitlins. You see that? You don't want that. It's not what you want. Get them a good stir around. They go cook down to nothing. As you can see, they already shriveling up to nothing. This gonna be enough for that. Put those up in there. I got them on a little simmer. They don't stink at all, you guys, because sometimes, you know, you get you some chitlins, they have your whole house stinking. These don't. Get you some. Get you some. Now, if I was a chitlin eater, I eat these, but I ain't. You couldn't pay me shit to eat this. But, because I'm cooking for somebody else, I wouldn't feed nobody nothing I wouldn't eat, although I don't eat these. So I put a lot of time and hours in cleaning them, make sure they were straight, and rinsing them and cleaning them all over again. Okay. Now, since it came to a boil, I will place the top on there. So whatever's up in there on the top, everything rotates and it get cooked down. I'll be right back with you. Bye-bye.